Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you so much for joining me for hopefully what will turn out to be another beautiful day in the valley. I'm not having a good day today, but hopefully that's going to change. I'm not having a good day because technology has once again let me down, like so many times. It's one of those pet peeves of mine that if you have technology that works and one day you didn't change anything, but technology decides, hey, I'm not going to work, or I'm going to do something that you don't even know how to figure out. It really kind of gets to me. It's and today is one of those days. It's it's weird and bizarre when that happens. I like puzzles. I like solving them. I like understanding what is going on behind the scenes. But if I can't do that, then I'm thinking, yeah, what we observe cannot be explained, and that kind of drives me up the wall. And it's one of those tech days. Steve knows all about it. Steve's had issues with his Windows computer recently. I hope you've solved it. It's just not nice when that happens. And I have more computers than I have brain cells. So undoubtedly something is going to go wrong at one point. But hey, let's just see how it goes. Let's just see what happens in the valley. My plan for today is to catch some fish, catch the ice pip, I believe, and the lava eel. That's a very chilled out way to do something. You just go into the mines and cast your rod for about like 20, 30, 40, 50 times, catching trash, and eventually you'll catch that one fish. So let's just see what happens. We will find out. As the rise of the machines begins, yes, and eventually they realize they don't need us anymore. They never needed us. We needed them. That's the whole point of them being here. And then, of course, comes the point where you realize, hey, the machines can do just fine without us. Crazy stuff. I'm still wearing my fisherman outfit, so that's nice. I'm gonna keep that on. I think we're gonna go and play all the way into winter today. That's the plan. Me too, Steve. Let's do that. Let's go back to the abacus. At least we understood how that worked. Hang on a second. I don't understand how that works, actually. I acknowledge its existence, but how they made it work, that was more complicated than operating a calculator. But the thing is, with an abacus, if that goes wrong, you can fix it. It's a few little pearls on a little metal thing. You know, that's easy to fix. Computer, if it works, hey, if it doesn't, according to Apple, just buy a new one. You shouldn't be using last year's computer anyway. You should be using, should be dropping 10 grand a year on something that looks exactly like the last model. But it's important to, give us money. That's really that's really what's behind that, isn't it? Oh well. You're right, actually, none of it works. Let's get real. Oh well, so nice to see you all. I'm glad you could be here with me. I don't want to spread negative vibes, but sometimes you think, it's driving me mental. We've all been there. Well, as long as I have coffee, I guess, I'm good. My other plan today, like so many plans on the farm, is to, I'm going to first of all sort out what I'm carrying so that I don't take too much with me. I'll see if I can make a couple more of these dressed spinners here so that, my fish have a better rate of biting. And then I'm going to have a look at the other eligible bachelors that I don't have 10 hearts with yet. So everyone's kind of sorted here. Willie and Clint, I'm not too worried about them. We will butter them up with gifts eventually. But Maru, let's pamper Maru with, I don't know, battery packs maybe. And Alex, he needs that complete breakfast or two. And oh, look at that. And then we have Sebastian and Sam and Harvey. Oh yeah, Harvey's a bachelor, isn't he? Okay, so yeah, that's kind of the secondary objective, to get higher in their heart events and then eventually give him a bouquet and, see what kind of cutscene we get here. So he's already got a bouquet, he needs a couple more gifts. And Maru and these guys down here. So those are the objectives, but first, fishing! Oh, and let's have a look what's in the basement. Oh, there we go. All casks are doing their thing nicely. He doesn't, does he? I'm so glad you ordered that bike yesterday. That is really cool. Or not ordered it, but check if they have it in stock. We were talking about bikes yesterday, the Devil Ramen and I, and it turns out that the most comfortable ride on any bike that I've ever had was with something called the Electra Townie bike. And I didn't know this, but apparently it's the most popular bike in the US. I had never heard of it before I moved here, and I became aware of it in my local bike shop. And it's a really nice bike. It's kind of a cruiser type bike, not all that expensive either, about $500 depending on the edition that you go for. And what makes it unique is that usually on a bicycle you've got that kind of triangular shaped frame with the handlebar sticking out here and the wheels attached and all that. And usually, so traditionally, where the saddle goes down, that kind of concludes part of the triangle, and at the bottom you have the pedals. So you have pedals here, then you've got this thing going up, and then that builds that kind of typical triangle. And what they've done with the Electra Townie is that they didn't go with the traditional form of a frame. They went and put the pedals not directly underneath the saddle. They put them slightly forward. So it's about this much, which is about, what is that, like maybe 8 inches or so further forward. And what that does is it turns it into almost a recumbent experience. So not a lot, but kind of just subtly. So recumbent bikes are these kind of, sit back type bikes. So what the advantage of that type of pedaling is that you don't pedal downwards, you actually pedal kind of forwards. And that really gives such a comfortable cycling experience. And I'm so glad that, the Devil Ramen is trying it out. It's good stuff. So, if you do get it, if you do a test ride, let me know what you think. Because I'm thinking it's like the most comfortable I've ever come across. Golden sea cucumber, that can go in here. Battery pack, that we can leave that for thingamajig here. Anchovy, albacore, and more anchovies. We're running out of space in the whole fish department. Yeah, so maybe this is as good a locker as any. Overflow fish go in here. Precious metals go in here. It's technically a little chopper. It's kind of the chopper experience. I mean, usually the cruiser bikes are they have these overly large handlebars, and it's not my kind of cycling experience. But the Townie is kind of a really nice middle ground between the two, I believe. I'm gonna go leave all that ore behind, all those things here. That's the fishing thing, so we can use that. This we can maybe put on a couple of trees up by Robin's place, I'm thinking. And those things, they can go in the trash compactor. Recycling machine, I mean. This one, namely. And that. Hang on a minute, what happened to the glasses? Did I just sell them? I didn't mean to do that. Clearly went in the wrong machine. Indeed, I think that is why it works so well, because you don't feel like crouched, you don't have to get so high with the saddle. It goes and extends your length kind of this way. That's what it does. I think that's the other reason why it feels so comfortable. Well spotted there, absolutely. And what I like is it's not as over the top as on a recumbent bike, which does that essentially, but it's just a little bit over the top perhaps. I'm not sure if I'd be comfortable on a recumbent bike. I've never tried it myself. Oh, it looks like I've run out of garlic. Let's put that snail in here then. Tappers, bombers. Let's have a look for another dressed spinner. Also read our mail. What's going on? Figured I'd give you this recipe I had lying around. Try not to burn it, George. Why would I burn the recipe, George? Spicy eel. This is a really good recipe. We haven't cooked that yet. In fact, let's cook it now. I have tons of eel in this little. What's going on here then? In this little locker over here. Can I put the tappers on fruit trees? No. No, that doesn't work. Hey animals, I'm going fishing today. Do you want to come? I guess not. I've got 11 eels in here, and I'm gonna maybe take out 3 of them and finally try cooking that spicy eel recipe. That's really nice. Might also make some mayonnaise while I'm here. Because we have how many eggs? Tons of them. Do you know, my last townie was actually in part funded by most of it was funded by my mom. After it was stolen, I had a townie stolen last year. My mom gave me most of the money, which I thought that was really nice of her to do that. But part of it was actually provided by Dreamlab, which was really nice, by a spontaneous donation in the stream. I seriously appreciate that. I'll never forget that. So that bike, my new black townie, is in part funded by Mr. Dreamlab, which is nice. We're watching a Firewatch stream. And I mentioned that my bike got stolen, and you very kindly donated some money. I really appreciate that. That's very nice. And Core Gamer, actually, he donated something as well. That was really nice. So with all that combined, it was really nice to quickly get myself a new bike. That was very nice. Thin a bit of that grass out, get some spicy eel going, and then we'll make some dressed spinners, head off to the mines. I don't know if I've got the right ingredients here for the spicy eel. Do you know, I nearly have all recipes. Most of them I have. That's really nice. Spicy eel. Where might that be? Oh, come on, George. Where have you hidden the spicy eel? Oh, there we go. Comes on a platter. Needs some hot pepper. Yeah, I think I have that. I think I can get that. Do you know, that is exactly right, yes. That's what I'm thinking. It was a very kind thing of you to do, Dreamlab. It's just, you know, I found that extremely touching that you did that. So yeah, it's just I think, you know, you deserve the credit. You deserve the credit. So does my mom, of course, and Core Gamer, because it's just, you know, it's just nice when that happens. It's really nice. Hot pepper. Let's have 3 of them. Before we take care of the wine... Has my coffee run out already? Coffee isn't what it used to be. Triple shot espresso isn't what it used to be. I'm gonna let all of these come in, and then I'll go and put a new batch on. Thank you for the truffles, boys. And girls. I think they're all girls, aren't they? Otherwise, how could they give birth so magically? I don't know. Spicy eel, cooked 3 times. Gives me luck and speed, so these are amazing mining treats. I'm gonna go put them outside in the mining locker here. I can't buy them, but I have to cook every recipe at least once. So I'll just start. I just thought, now that we got it from George, we'll just go do that right away. Cheese, on the other hand, that could be aged, could it not? I like it. We have a few more barrels in the basement. think I'm also going to grab a couple of these because I have a feeling we will need some cloth, and I don't quite remember, do I have enough cloth? Cloth is for the dressed spinner. That's a fishing tackle that we can build. Why I can remember all these things, I really don't know. Hypnolume! Alright, there we go. I could watch these spinning around for hours. Cheese. There we go. It's gold already. So this is my wine here. Wine has turned into silver grade already. That's nice. I'm going to leave it in there a bit longer. Let him turn iridium. Why not? That's what barrels are for. Let it age for like 80 years and see what happens. Now, dressed spinner. They wear out so super quickly. What do we need for that? Dressed spinner. There we go. Cloth and iron bars. Oh yeah, that's why we made the iron bars, wasn't it? Yeah, good point. Rusty spoon. I think... does Gunther have that already? I don't want to throw things away if I'm not sure if Gunther has it. Artifacts. No, there we go. Rusty spoon. We need this thing and that thing and something like that. I don't really know what those things are. I have a feeling this I had and then I sold it. It's one of those little daggery things that you find in the mines. This I don't know what it even could be. And that looks like a necklace of sorts. Hey, pizza's pizza. It's the gesture that counts. Sometimes an artist works within his limitations. So there we go. Yeah, so one of the things that did not work well on yesterday's stream was in fact the mixer feed. The mixer and the D-Live feed. They did not work well because they were out of sync. And they were terribly out of sync, not just a little bit. And that's because there's an issue with NDI in which it tries to synchronize with things that aren't really synchronizable. And it's all a little bit weird. I didn't know that happened. Many people have that problem. Most people don't know what lip sync is. They don't know when it's off. And for them it's okay if the audio comes out 4 seconds before the picture follows. But it's not okay for me. So it's I've noticed that. And there's no way to really fix it, which is a shame. So that's one of the things that went wrong. And then some of the other things that went wrong yesterday was the frame rate. I really don't know what went on there. That's one of those things. I'm hoping that's okay today. But you never know until you try it out. Right, so you're saying, Tyken, if I'm on this thing here... no, actually, you're saying that if I'm on this and it says Gunther can tell you more about it, like on any of these items, if it says Gunther can tell you more about it, then I need to bring it to the museum. And if it has a description, like whatever, like the rusty spoon had a description, then it means I have given it to Gunther already. That's what it means, right? I hope. Same here, Dreamlab. I'm super allergic to it, and literally, I'm as bad. I suppose it's that TV career of mine. I'm as bad. If something is 2 frames off, that's too much for me already. That's I can't really do that. But often things pass quality control when it's like 4, 5, 6 frames out. And by frames in this, I don't mean. I mean it in like a 30 frame a second. Type context. So now when we're dealing with 60 frames, 2 frames is probably not as bad. 2 frames is kind of what I would associate with like a 1 frame thing coming from television. But yeah, I'm just as allergic to that as you are. It's not easy for me to watch at all. I'm gonna go and put the dressed spinner on. In fact, here maybe take this one here. So yeah, for me it's super important that for things to be in sync, and if they're not, it drives me crazy. This, by the way, level 60. This is where I find the ice pip. possibly. I also find a lot of trash, so this is where we just go and hang and chill and cast one line after the other, and eventually, hopefully, we'll find that fish that's missing. And again, I'm basing this on the fact that when I look into my fish collection here, these are all the fish that I'm missing. So anything that is not filled in, I'm missing. And I caught most of them. This is another legendary fish, I think. But we're after this guy. This, I believe, is the fire eel. I'll find that further down, like level, I don't know, 90, 100, like further down somewhere. And one of them is the ice pip, and this is the only place where I can find it, I think. Stink rotten, that's crazy. That's not very nice. And Gorma, good evening. Thank you so much for dropping by. Neville, top of the evening to you too. Very nice to see you all. Oh, look at that. I think this is what we came here for. Momentous occasion. It isn't. It's the ghost fish. But hey, let's keep trying. We're looking for something called the ice pip. It's super rare to catch any fish in these waters here. Almost evening indeed, yes. Good afternoon, more like it. Oh, do I have it? I don't have it yet, right? Oh, this is the ice pip. This is lava eel, this is the ice pip. Ah, yeah, I don't have it then. But this is what fishing is all about. You just have to bring patience and believe in the fact that eventually you're gonna grab a fish out of this. Let's see. Oh, very fast. That'll be the ice pip. Oh my goodness, he's erratic. He's a feisty little bugger, that. Aha! Perseverance! Caught 2 of them! 1 spare. And I've used my last piece of the bait. Awesome! All in a day's work. Oh yeah, I have that special bait with which you sometimes catch 2. That's really nice. Let me just go and put my regular bait on here. And, I'll just move right on. To, I don't remember where that is, where the oh, there we go. Level 100. Ha! Awesome. Could eat some white algae while I'm down here. I didn't even, speaking of eating, I didn't even eat my fish buff. That's crazy. Let me go get some escargot here. Woohoo! Totally forgot about the fish buff. That happened without the fish buff. That's cool. More patience is required, my friends. Mr. Brian! Top of the morning. Very good morning to New Jersey. Oh, a bit more trash. That's always nice. Let's have trash. Ah, soggy newspaper. Loving that. Ah, here he comes. Oh, okay. That sounds like the guy we came here for. Oh, your fishing tackle has worn out. Really? I've just put some on. Ah, it's that dressed spinner. They don't make them as they used to, I say. Let's put that on. Slightly increases that bite rate a little bit. Those were the days, huh? Sometimes that's nice. I mean, it just... If you know you're doing the right thing and all you need to put in is time, that's cool. Sometimes what I don't like about games is when you don't even know if you're doing the right thing. Like now, I mean, I'm pretty confident that eventually I'll grab a lava eel out of here because I've not seen another kind of lava body of water around here. But if you do this for 20 minutes, half an hour even, and you think, hey, I'm not actually catching anything here. That's very detrimental, because then I start doubting, am I even doing the right thing here? Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here comes a big one. And patience. Deep breath. Oh my goodness. Don't lose him now. You're this close. Lava eel. Yes. That is nice. Look at that. Oh. World of Warcraft. I've never played that, sadly. Woohoo! That is so cool. I'm gonna totally pour myself another cup of coffee from my thermos. That is so nice. So that means we've done already what we've set out here for. That's it. Stream over. 30 minutes. That's it for today. No. We have other things to do. You know, there's always something to do on the farm. I can go home satisfied. Even pick up some hazelnuts here. And a plum. And there's more plums over here. I might even, since I've got these tappers here, I might actually just put that tapper on here, on this tree. And then maybe this tapper on that tree. There. That can be, you know, the tapper heaven. And there's something wiggling here that I barely noticed. Mixed seeds. Oh, come on. That is something I do not... Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. There's really something I don't know how to get. And it could be that it's just a matter of perseverance. I don't know how to find the rest of these artifacts I haven't found. Like the ones that are considered treasures as such. I really don't know what I need to do in order to find the rest of them. Is it just perseverance again? Just hang in there and see if you can find them? By digging up bits and pieces, by catching treasures, by hoeing these things in the mines? I don't know. Or do I need to go different places that I haven't been yet? Like dig stuff up that I usually don't dig up. That could be. I don't really know. How does it know, Sam? Very, very good point. Yes, indeed. That's a very good point. How does it know? Mayonnaise, truffle oil. Gotcha. Nice. Fishing, digging caves. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. So I just like with the fishing, just keep going, I guess, right? Anytime you see something, go and hoe it open. I see a glimmer within my scrying orb, a shard of knowledge from the future. Well, Wick, the last time we saw you were barfing up that casino, weren't you? Anyway, can't take you seriously ever since. The spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. Ay caramba! That's good. Let me begin the day with some triple shot espresso. I think I saw that list. I just don't exactly... I'm always, you know, dubious of do I just need to keep doing it? I'm doubting myself, Dreamlab. I'm doubting myself. Ooh, I accidentally paused that feed here. I didn't want to do that. Obviously, I need to see some kind of visual return here. There, much better. Dear valued customer, thanks for visiting Pierre's. Cashback. Ooh. Notice a chill in the air? It could just be the approach of winter. Yeah, 26 it is already. Or it could be a tingle of a dark spectre, here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festival, this Spirit's Eve. Come to town at 10 PM if you'd like to participate, says Mayor Lewis. Always good. Oh, diamond. Is it somebody's birthday today? And I didn't know? Very possible. Inventory full. Ah. Cat, what do you say? I knew it. That's all you ever say. And I'm fine with it. That's totally cool. Ah, yes. More hooch. Right, gotcha. That would be cool. So yes, maybe we can do that. So I don't know what they are, but I need something that looks a bit like this, like a, circly bit. There's only 3 missing, so maybe we can do this together. That would be kind of cool. So I need this thing that looks a bit like a necklace. Then I need the thing that looks a bit like a dagger, and I'm kicking myself for saying this, but I think I've had this. I think I found it, and I decided to sell it because I thought, hey, I've got a better dagger. Crazy stuff. And then I need something that looks a bit like a baguette. I'm sure it's not a baguette, but it looks like that. So baguette, dagger, and necklace type thing. If you can figure out what these things are and let me know where I need to go in order to hold them up or find them, have the best chance of finding them, we can totally do that. Baguette, dagger, and necklace type thing. Hello, Chris! Top of the morning to New York! I think these special fish... I have a feeling I need to build myself another locker. I'm not sure if I want to throw things away. I'm a little, I like hoarding things because you never know when you need it. Like, I know it's excessive to keep 2,050 rocks around with me, or 500 bat wings, or 2,000, 3,000 sap. You never know when the time comes where you might need that. So I might just keep that. Just because I can. Like these eels here. I don't really want to throw those away. Crayfish, they're 10 a penny, so I'm going to go and get rid of that. 4 CDs, my goodness. Who needs that much refined quartz? And that driftwood, Yeah, thank you. New York City reopened. All right. My goodness. Yeah, Miami Beach is still... I think Miami, or the county, Miami-Dade has kind of reopened, but Miami Beach is still under a little bit of a lockdown. Beaches are due to open tomorrow, I think, on is it the 6th? Oh, no, the 10th, sorry, the 10th. Yeah, tomorrow the beaches are going to open down here. Interesting. Oh, I need crayfish for a single dish, Tyken. I think I have it. Do I have it? Do I have crayfish? I've got 10 crayfish in here. Which dish is it? Maybe I'll just quickly cook it. I might have cooked it already. Rhubarb is currently growing. Eggplant and tomato. Huh. I could make that. I think I could make that. That is radish and red cabbage. Oh my god, that's... cooked that already. Bit of seaweed. So I can't do... Let's do a cooking spree a little later. Yeah, so I'm good on the crayfish. Just checking if it's anyone's birthday today, since I think we didn't miss his birthday, which is nice. But yeah, let's do more sorting out, and then we'll butter up these other guys here. Gonna make myself another little wooden box to put things in. Where is that? There. Chest. 2 chests, maybe. Let's make 2 chests. Like special kind of, I don't know, fish chests. One could go here, one could go here. There. And one could be maybe green. And this one could be like a mint green. That's nice. Green. Oh no, we already have a mint green one. Let's do something else. Maybe like a light blue one. Yeah, there we go. No one's ever gonna get confused about that, are they? So rare fish. They can go in here, like ghost fish, ice pip, those kinds of things. That can really go in the fridge. This can go in here. Man, sorting out lockers. You know when the game comes to an end, when you keep sorting out lockers excessively. I remember in Subnautica when we had how many bases with how many lockers? That was kind of cool. And then there was the submarine. It was crazy. The dish next to escargot. Let's see. Escargot was this it? This one. Oh yeah, crayfish, mussel, periwinkle, and tomato. Oh, that sounds nice. +3 fishing. Oh, forget escargot. Let's make that. I'm not that sad that I've run out of garlic. I think I have some more garlic somewhere. Nice. Well, let's see what our little contenders need here. The ones that we need to give, like Maru. I think we can reach Maru. We know what Maru likes. Alex, on the other hand, what does he like? He likes, rabbit's foot. That's a good idea. We'll give him that. Sebastian, he likes a frozen tear and sashimi and a rabbit's foot. Oh, oops. Sashimi. I think we might be able to make that. And then Sam, he likes maple bar. Oh, excellent. And cactus fruit. So that's good to know. Tiger's eye. But cactus fruit, yeah, we have that. That's cool. Let's do that. Let's give him some cactus fruit. Here it is. Maple bar we've got as well. A frozen tear. That might be difficult. I was going to say the sashimi. Maybe we can make that. Can we? Yes! Let's make a couple of those. And what else did I say? Man. Civ brain here. Maru likes the... Oh yeah, rabbit's foot. There we go. Horse, come on, let's do the rabbit's foot thing. And we need to do some hooch too. Oh, I might do that on the way back. Also a little bit behind with my cheese production here. Oh, don't eat it. Put it in the basement. There we go. Very nice. Goat's milk. There we go. Eye of the tiger. Yes, he likes that. I don't really know why. It makes no sense to me either. Tiger's eye. All right. Barrel some of that cheese. Perhaps down here. My basement is now so big that it takes me a while to actually get through all these barrels. It's very funny. There we go. Perfect. Hooch on the way back. Let's find them people. Come on, horse. Let's do this thing. Do you know, there's actually a story behind Bilgehan and Banjo. So Bilgehan was a colleague of mine in London. Not actually a colleague, he was a friend. And he had a tailoring business, like a fashion business. And he was Turkish. And we have a viewer, Sihan, who's also from Turkey. And when it came to naming my horse, I was thinking, we used to call Bilgehan Han, just as a short form, and I thought that would be a great name for a horse. Ah man, I forgot the rabbit's foot, but that's okay. We know what you like. Morning, Evelyn. How you doing? Afternoon, even. So that's how my horse came to be known as Bilgehan. And then the cat, Banjo, our neighbor here in Miami, had a cat that was kind of a stray cat, I guess. And she kept telling us stories about Banjo. He was a really large black cat, and he always came for food because she kept feeding him. And she kept telling us that he was like 19 or 20 years old. No one really knew, but he was, a massive, big old cat, and he was shy with people, but every once in a while he came and said hello, and I guess he knew us after a while. Harvey, my man, you like coffee, I know that, but I don't have one. And last time I gave you triple shot espresso, you hated it, and it's difficult because at 3 o'clock your clinic closes and I can't give a present to you, and now I'm trapped between the mushrooms and I can't go in or out, which is difficult. Oh man, the humanity. So that's how I named my cat in the game, Banjo. Maru! Fancy seeing you here, sweetie. How you doing? It is spectacular, isn't it just? I've been feeling especially optimistic lately. Lucky you. I feel especially unoptimistic today. Bro, have some sashimi. No, don't eat it. Give it to the man here. How did you know? List told me. That's how I know. Indeed, like an Americano. And I thought, a coffee lover would appreciate something stronger if you're really good, if you're an actual coffee lover. But he just didn't like it. He just hated it. Emily, have some of that. See, I know what everyone likes. Smell that clean air, it's lovely, isn't it? I just fear that the Georgia core of the world, the Georgia cores of the world will take this away from us. Oh, let's not make this happen. Martina, the star mom has arrived. That's really cool. Awesome. Good afternoon. So nice to see you. We're making people happy in the village right now. Everyone gets a gift. Well, everyone that I know what they like. Like Alex. Alex, I think we were gonna give you a rabbit's foot, but then I forgot to bring the rabbit's foot. See if there's anything else that we have that he might like. He might enjoy. No. Salmon dinner, who doesn't like that? Complete breakfast or rabbit's foot. Well, with a bit of luck, I can just go make it home, grab that rabbit's foot, and come back. Haley, love of my life. Looking forward to us getting divorced already. We're not even married yet. I'm planning that for, in the next few days. I'm planning to get married to Haley. Did you just sell something that I didn't authorize? Hope not. Well, time to go home. best stay indoors. I might sort all that out later. Horse. See, sometimes when the horse is behind the tree, I don't know where it is. This is where I lose that horse so easily. Come on, see if Alex is still lurking outside his grandparents' house. That'd be nice. He likes protein powder. That is so funny. Come on, Alex. Yay, there he is. Caroline. I'm still debating growing that tea. I might not give you anything. Oh, no. Alex. Wait. Alex. You have to work really hard if you want to achieve your maximum potential. Yeah, absolutely. Tell you what, have this. It helps achieving your optimum potential. Exactly. Woohoo! That's it. I guess that's it. Everyone's happy. Oh, huge amounts of people here. I say, beer's on me. Beer's on the house. No, it's not on the house. It's on me. No, don't drink that. Give it to Pam. There we go. Also, Leia, did you like beer? I don't remember. She likes it. I don't think she loves it. He likes it. I think everyone kind of likes it, except for Sebastian. I don't think he likes it. And I think Shane loves it, even though he doesn't drink anymore. You guys like it? Yeah, go on. Perfect. Everyone has a beer. Except for, this is Harvey, right? Oh, this is Pierre. All right, right. So Pierre, I think Pierre likes a beer as well. Let's give him a beer as well. There. And Abigail, I don't know, I think she might like a beer. There we go. She likes that too. Oh, that's true, because actually the salad, she loves a salad. I think she may like a beer, but I think she actually loves a salad. And I totally agree, the rabbit's foot is completely odd and weird. I don't know why he put that in. I mean, them giving rabbit's wool, that's already strange enough, but rabbit's feet that regenerate? Yeah, I suppose maybe it's because of the whole luck thing, perhaps. And then what is the rabbit gonna do once it's given 4? Crazy. You guys, I've already given you guys a gift, so that's that. Well, since the night's still young, let's play The Journey of the Prairie King. There's this one scene, and I don't know if it'll come back, but the mechanic is inside the game that you can play this multiplayer with Abigail. There comes a point where there's just a cutscene. You just, when you befriend Abigail, you walk into her room and she is playing this game. And you can see it really small on the TV, and that's hilarious enough. But then she says, oh my god, I've got such trouble getting this, getting past the stage, and she invites you to play this together with her. So she's a second character then in this game, in The Journey of the Prairie King. And it's so hilarious, and you play this multiplayer. So I don't know if that unlocks at one point. That would be seriously hilarious. Bit of a game of luck, this. That power-up I never really... I don't even understand what that does, but it kind of freezes people in place. Oh my god. What always gets me about this game is that when like 20 of them follow you, and I go, say, to the, like now, I have to go to the right, but I have to shoot the other way. That's just something that is just very difficult for my brain to comprehend. I think once you figure that out, it's actually not easy, but it gets you further in the game. It gets you killed less fast, is what I'm trying to say. I'll take you all on! Ooh, next level. Angora rabbits. Oh, that's Angora. I've heard of the term. I never knew that was actually rabbit's wool. Look at that. See how educational these streams are. I like the collective knowledge of all of us coming together. That's really cool. I enjoy that. Coffee. Oh, there we go. I always forget that sometimes this special weapon you actually have to unlock, or you just have to, you know, use if you've collected it. I keep forgetting. Sometimes it triggers automatically. I really don't know when, why, and how. I also forget to look what weapons I actually still have collected. Too busy not dying, essentially. Ooh, extra life. I think that's what that means. Give me that. Must have, must have. To survive, man. If only you could rely on the fact that the gun would never run out. That's the other thing I'm sometimes afraid of. If you think, hey, actually I really need that gun to last now, and then it doesn't. Come on! Dude! Whew. Now I could actually just take my time, have a coffee. Vendor! What can I afford? This maybe. Awesome. Whatever that means. Yeah, I think we're all terrible at this game. Boss, yeah, I think I might have visited the boss. I don't recall the boss. So this is literally the game for me. I don't know how many other levels there are after this. Ooh. See, if I only knew what was that now? Guess I teleported magically somewhere. Oh! And then I make stupid mistakes like this. Also not good. This is super hard though, because this is just... not a good level, that. No cover for anybody. Oh man. Whew. How did I survive that? Oh, special gun gimme. Oh, was that good? I can't tell. Am I still alive? I guess I am. To my own surprise. Ooh, coffee, gimme. I like. Green guy. Oh, this gun would be nice to keep for like ever. Oh, and then they take it away from you just when you got used to it. Wasn't there an extra life like 2 seconds ago? That was tricky. He's got horns already, that's crazy. And green. Ooh, coffee. I should get a coffee sponsorship deal sometime. Folgers. Nice. Ooh, that was difficult. Oh, speaking of coffee. It used to be a business, didn't it? The white box, yes, what's the white box? Oh, can't read, man, what a shame. I should have done that when I had the chance. I'll read it in a minute, Tyken. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Ooh, I get another chance. I can't tell if it's better for me to be inside there or not. I think when they're coming, It's just, no matter where you are, you're screwed. Ooh, that could come in handy. Don't come in here. This is my house. I said, no one's allowed in here. Like, that includes you. And you. Literally everybody. Whoops, that's nice. Oh, that was difficult. That was dangerous. What am I doing down here? That's terrible. Oh, that was my own fault. Why did I go down there? Oh, crazy. That white box, right. You can put a power up in there. If you already have one in there, it automatically uses whatever power up you walk over. Oh, or if you want to save one, use right trigger to use that, what's in the white box, and pick it up. Oh, I see. See, this is a deep game, Tyken. My goodness. I'm exhausted now. No. Oh my goodness. I was not gonna do that again. I was gonna go home and sleep. Bye, guys. And I might also Gus, there we go. I might also buy a few regular coffees because I think I'm running low on my triple shot espressos there, but I also like to keep a few around just for Harvey. Bye, everyone. Got a dash. Got a dumpster dive down here. Still looking for that trash hat. Have you had that, Tyken? Nate had it. Ralph had it as well. Apparently, if you dumpster dive, eventually one of those cans, one of the trash cans explodes, and you get a hat as, like, the trash can lid is essentially the hat. That is exciting. I have a little bit of time left. I might just go collect a bit more fiber. That makes a good grass starter next year. Ooh, mushroom. That'll be good in the mushroom risotto. And I suppose there's always the little... Aha! Prehistoric scapula. Have I had that before? That looks interesting. Commonly known as a shoulder blade. It's unclear what species it belonged to. Yeah, I guess I've given that to Gunther already. Prehistoric scapula. So I think during the winter, when everything is covered in snow, it is a little bit easier to see where these things are buried. So I'm hoping that when winter comes... Oh, we missed him! When winter comes, we can go and do a bit more digging and hopefully find more of the things we're missing. And thanks for the tip yesterday about the other secret area. I totally forgot about that. So yeah, we're going to go and throw that away. In fact, I'm going to throw this away too. I mean, it looks kind of nice, that trash hat. It looks just like a flat cap that you're wearing. And just the cutscene, I'd be interested to see, like, when does the trash can explode? I've tried explosives. That didn't work. But yeah, maybe one of those days. And I think what is the reason why it happened to Nate is because Nate does dumpster diving a lot. Ow. Or used to dumpster dive a lot. I don't know if he still does that, but that's one of the big things that he did when he first started playing it. I think I did it once, and then I was told off by one of the locals, and I thought, oh, I best not do that again. But then I found out some of the treasures are actually happening inside those trash cans, like the cookies behind Evelyn's house, or sometimes even a gold bar behind Clint's house. And you think, that's interesting. Yeah, so I've only recently started picking that as my hobby, dumpster diving. Oh, I could have done this. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. I've got to go to bed. Anything nice we can sell here? Crayfish, perhaps. Truffle oil. Absolutely. Red mushroom. Yeah, I think I've got enough of those. I don't think red mushrooms are anything that we can cook with. Not that I remember. Not at all, is there? Not at all. Yeah, in that respect, the game is a little bit like a cartoon, isn't it? Where the characters never age. I found that really the only cartoon that did that, where time would progress, like The Simpsons have never aged in all their years of being on television for almost 30 years. They've never aged. Bart's always in 4th grade or whatever, and Lisa's always as small as she is. She's never really grown up as such. And the only series that I think did that was South Park. They had this with where all of a sudden the guys were in 4th grade. And that was weird. I thought that was a bizarre. That was weird for me to see that the guys were all of a sudden older and were dealing with things like puberty, and that was weird. I don't think that worked well as a writing device, because I suppose we're so used to the fact that time doesn't really progress. And even when people are in year 10 of this game, they're still that one farmer, even though they have kids. There's kind of a weird combination, and we buy into it. It works in this context somehow. Interesting, isn't it? I find it interesting. The Long Dark, I think I have that. I must play that one day. I have it, or it's on my wish list. I forgot about it. Hola, Roaring House! How you doing? ¿Cómo está, amigo? Kids, I'm not sure if kids age in this game. I'm not entirely sure. I'm planning on having some, so I think I might go and... So my current plan is I might go and marry Haley, or that was my plan. I'm thinking of marrying Haley to divorce her. But then, once I've divorced her, I'm thinking about either marrying Leia or Penny, and then staying with them. I mean, I'd like to see what married life is all about in the game. And I've got the nursery here, so I've got room for a toddler, it looks like, and 2 kids. I don't know how many kids I can have in the game. Let's see, maybe I should have several kids with, several women. Because I suppose... promiscuity assures better offspring or something, survival of the fittest type thing, I don't know. From what I read. Let's sort out some of these things on the farm and then keep giving presents to the people that we need to butter up. Wow. Now that's quite a lot of trash here. I don't know if I want to keep all of it or turn all of it into usable things. I might just go throw some of these things away or like sell this. And maybe the glasses. I mean, Gus! Is it a fish taco? It's a fish taco! Oh my god, somebody likes the fish taco. I think Caroline. She loves the fish taco. Was it Caroline? I think so. Somebody loves the fish taco. Yes, she does. Ha! She shall have it. Good night, Neville. Good night. Have a warm sleep and warm dreams. Don't freeze to death. 3 centigrade. Oh. Hey there, guys. How's it going? Don't eat the fish taco. You need that. Kevin Bacon. Also the truffle. Don't eat the truffle. Instead, put it in the machine. More cheese to be aged. I think we're about to... We're making some room here. Just about catching up on the whole production line. That's awkward, isn't it? Full inventory. I'm sure there's a mod for this that you can just have a much larger inventory. I think that's the one mod I would like to play this game with. Don't be restricted to what you have on you. You know, 36 slots. It's just not enough, is it? It's never enough. Ralph! Good morning!
Yeah, all right.
Haven't seen you in ages. So much has changed on the farm. I'm glad you're here. I can totally show you my basement. I have a lot of stuff that I need to go and, you know, put away, so awesome. I missed the house. Devil Ramen, that is a wonderful gift. Thank you so much. Very good. That's what's really fun about Mixer. I really like that. Oh, torches. Great. Yes, that'll come in handy. Not that I want to appear ungrateful for having made torches out of trash, out of soggy newspaper. Even though I would like to learn the process. How does that work? Oh, Ralph, let me show you my basement. I have taken to putting barrels in the basement. And these can be used to age stuff. So my cheese, for example, some of that is gold star, so I'm going to go and put that in here. There we go. But other stuff is not gold star just yet. Like wine. You know, some of the wine isn't gold star. Actually, none of the wine is gold star. Wine is always just regular. And so some of these barrels that are moving like this is all full of wine. And eventually they turn into gold wine or silver wine, gold wine, and then hopefully iridium wine at one point. But anything can be aged in here. So I think anything, well, cheese and wine, that's the only thing I know that can be aged. We have a lot of stuff upstairs that we could possibly put in here. I think I've not got enough barrels to make that happen. Ooh, diamonds. I like it. I have been so busy, even though it appears to me it's a bit like I've done hardly anything. Progress is very slow. Or it appears that progress is very slow. Maybe it isn't actually. It's just, you know, to me it appears as if the major changes kind of have happened, and what's happening now is very subtle, small changes. But that's not actually the case. Not necessarily. Yeah, see, these things, they need to be frittered away into that. Including that. That can go in here. And this we just keep making into things. Was this my fish locker? Fish related locker. Perfect. So we're going to go put these things in here. Then that periwinkle, I think we need that for dish. There's several things I'm doing right now. There's one is this achievement that cook every dish once. There's something I need to do. When you go over here, there's these things where it says how many times you've cooked these things. And like this, I'm still waiting for a morel mushroom. Then I can cook that. I need to cook every recipe once. And some of these ingredients I don't have, so that's just something. I remember one dish, which was the thing like fish stew, that required that periwinkle, so mussel and a tomato I need for that. That's cool. And there's a clam as well, so we need to go to the beach to do some collecting there. We can do that. Cook that, cook that. Never cook that. Yeah, always nice to keep an eye out for that. Indeed, Mr. House. Fine wine. In fact, let's collect some. Let's collect some and age some. I have a feeling perhaps that... Oh my goodness, there's more cheese. That was fast, wasn't it? Not all cheeses can be aged, I say. I could even go as far as put the cheese in here. And if I have capacity in the basement, I could go and age the cheese. Even though I think maybe I'll just go and sell that. I might just go and sell the cheese and just age the wine. Because, I mean, oh my god, we have so much wine. So let's go sell this cheese. And that. And grab some starfruit, I think. Was there some in here? No. There's other good stuff in here. Like the aubergines. That's good, that's good. I can use that for... Mr. House, there you are in the game. How exciting. Well, maybe I've got starfruit in here. Might also have starfruit in the greenhouse. Oh no, ancient fruit I have here. That's also nice. So much ancient fruit. More than I had bargained for. I might actually just leave that in here for now and worry about the ancient fruit production later. I just use my starfruit out here to turn that into wine. I think starfruit still makes more... Starfruit wine still makes more money than ancient fruit wine. I think. Is that so? Mr. House, I had no idea. That's very funny. I don't know if you've noticed this last time, but I think one of my... Was it dinosaurs? Is also called Clarissa. So now the in-game Mr. House and the in-game Clarissa and the in-game Mrs. House, in fact, can meet. And I think have on several occasions. Yes, that was there. blue chicken. Just thought it's nice to say hello to them. See if I can find them. Lectrique. This is Drumstick. That's not it. This was Bernadette. This was Clarissa. There we go. So yeah, this is Clarissa. This little guy down here. Of course, named in your honor. Don't eat the star fruit. Enter the thing. Ooh, dinosaur eggs. Vast amounts of eggs down here. I'll take them out another time. Got to be nice to the rabbits because otherwise they don't produce. They don't produce the what's it? The rabbit's feet. I see. This is an interesting one now. What am I going to do here? I could. Yeah, I'm just going to go and put the star fruit into the pickle barrels. That's it. I don't have any more. Tomato. I'm gonna keep. Maybe cranberry jelly. Because I have a feeling that tomato is something I need for that dish. Let's put that in the fridge. Yes, what was that required tomato? Cook that, cook that. That wasn't it. Shrimp cocktail. Nice. Mussel we need. There we go. That's what that is for. Now I'm thinking in order to really make the most out of my wine here. How many wine bottles do I have? 30. I have a feeling I'm just going to go kick some cheese out. That's probably a better way to do that here. I mean, gold is nice. Makes me think, I mean, the cheese was gold to begin with, so it's probably not the best idea to try and age cheese all the time and just go and put some of my finest wine in here. Oops. Oh, poor barrels. Don't take out the barrels, just what's in them. There we go. That goes here and that goes here. And now I can put more wine in here. I wonder what happens to all the bottles. I mean, quite clearly I'm pouring the bottles into the barrels now. Oh yeah, and that cheese might as well go in here. There. Oh, there's 2 more barrels up here. There. Jay's basement. It's a good question. Let's see what happens. I would imagine so. I would hope so that it ages to iridium cheese, but it might not. $26 cheeses. Let's go sell them all. And apples, and the jelly, and the mushrooms. I think the mushrooms, they go into my special mushroom locker. Mushroom and fish locker. What's that here? That's the fish locker. This is the precious metal locker. This could be the mushroom locker. Oh no, actually I have a mushroom locker, don't I? This is it. This is the mushroom locker. And Caroline, I don't think she's in the bar right now, so we're gonna go and give her that tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the day turning some of those ancient fruit into ancient fruit seeds. And, you know, collect some truffle oil here. Put the overnight truffle express on here. If Pig lets me get here. Thanks. They're sleeping. Yes, in here, well... Mushroom and fish, huh? Mito, how you doing? Welcome to the stream and a wonderful, beautiful, mesmerizing day in the valley. Ooh, the Spirit's Eve. My goodness, I should be there. I thought I'm going to go and put some of these things on. Actually, maybe I'll do that in stages. Put them away. Go to the Spirit's Eve, see what they've got to say. I'm going to my fishing outfit. Haven't used my horse all day. I forgot what the Spirit's Eve was all about. That's probably a nice opportunity to hang and, you know, network, as they say. Oh, there we go. My horse is not allowed in. What's Pierre selling? Rare crow, gravestone. Ooh. I can see that working. Jack-o'-lantern, I think I've made that myself. I own that already. Do I need a gravestone for anything? Oh, you have to pamper the horse there? That's a game I want to look into. Devil Ramen, Red Dead Redemption 2. It's that $60 price tag puts me off a little bit. So I'm waiting for that right moment on the sale there. As it's available on Xbox Game Pass, I believe, or is becoming available. That rumor has it that Microsoft wanted to take out Grand Theft Auto 5 and instead put Red Dead Redemption 2 into the Game Pass bundle. But I believe it's only for Xbox, so I think the PC version is not available with the Xbox Game Pass. Is that correct? See, I thought I heard that rumor. Yeah, see what Rockstar have come up with there. Haley, how's it going? Eek, I'm too scared. Oh, don't be scared. Walk with me. A productive fall. I say so. My house has been upgraded twice. I could get married to about 7 people. And, you know, I found the lava eel. But Aunt Marnie, I want to go in the maze. I'm not scared. Ah, bloody grown-ups, huh? Marlon, haven't seen you in a while. Don't get too close to the cage. I believe I've received a reward for slaying many of these guys. I see. So one of the reasons why I was thinking of joining Game Pass, and I have too many other things on at the moment, but that was one of the things that I thought, hey, that might be good to enjoy Game Pass for a while. I just don't have the time right now. I have so many games that I need to play first before I do that. But there's this wonderful trick that you can join Xbox Gold, Xbox Live Gold, and buy that for a year, and then upgrade to Game Pass for $1. That is an offer that is legit, and it'll turn all the remaining Xbox Live Gold membership amount into Xbox Live, Xbox Game Pass. Harvey, this is not the way out. Don't be scared. We can do this together. Don't you worry. Oh, hands. Scary. Good effect though. Hey Penny, what are you doing here? The vapor from the cauldron, it's making my head spin, but I can't seem to leave. Don't breathe it in. Shame we can't go in here. This looks like an extension of the witch's house. $47, yeah, I saw it for that fairly recently actually, and I thought, that's still very steep. Who knows, maybe Epic will have it for free next week. Maybe not. Oh yeah, you can't go in spiders. No, I understand. Spiders, large ones. You think so, it's a dead end, but we can actually walk through here. Aha! That will let us go through here into another seemingly dead end. How do we get up there to say hello to the wizard and Linus? Aha! Golden pumpkin! Yeah, I wonder. I mean, there's the graphics, there's the whole storyline. It's one of those things that I'd like to have a look at. Oh, sorry, are you talking about City Skylines or Red Dead Redemption? You might be talking about City Skylines. Well, I got my golden pumpkin, I'm out of here. If I can find the way out. Red Dead, gotcha. Yeah, I'd love to try that. And then, like with many of these things, there's so much add-on content that you can get, including new story missions and all. I'm glad they moved on from Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I don't know if they're working on Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm just thinking they've done that for so many years. It's nice to put the same talents to good use in a different type of story. I think that's what I like about that. I think we can leave. We got the golden pumpkin. It's good. And the graphics, right? This is one of the things that really intrigues me about it. There's all that. There's great story, great, it just looks pretty, and stories sound deep and exciting. And if all that comes together in a good gaming experience as well, then maybe it is worth whatever they're asking for. I've noticed that my horse didn't exactly come home with me. I went there with my horse, then my horse kind of disappeared. I was on the fair, and now I'm back on my farm, but my horse isn't here yet. Just curious. Just curious about that. Let's have a good night. Nice gif. I like it. You made your own story, Dreamlab. I like it. Well, nearly 60,000 payday. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Day 28 of fall, year 4. This is the last day of the season. And you know, well, let's just see what it's like, shall we? Queen of Sauce, a new mouth-watering recipe. What'll it be? Fiddlehead risotto. I know how to cook that. I know how to cook that. That's okay. The golden pumpkin, by the way, that makes that witch's hat that I usually wear this time of the year. It's where is it? This one, the witch hat. And I'm thinking this golden pumpkin I can turn into another one so that me and my horse, we can both wear it. That is something we could do. Or I could just put it into one of my special lockers. Hello, Junimos. Thank you for harvesting whatever you're harvesting. Yes, the golden pumpkin. I think I have a special locker for that. Oh, there we go. I've got a second golden pumpkin already. I keep collecting them. Let's put that in here too. So we got the cloth, we got the iron bars, they can go in here. Let's see if we can cook that little dinner there. I think there was something with eggplant. Something with eggplant. I might also just go and put another one of these guys on. Oh, and we have frozen tears, aplenty. I'll take one of those for Sebastian. We need to butter him up. Right, and that's enough with that already. Which one was my special fishing tackle locker again? It's kind of this one and another one as well. I'll put my fishing tackle away into, was it this one here? Yeah, there we go. I'll put all that fishing tackle related stuff into here. Like all of that. And maybe even escargot, because that's fishing related, isn't it? And then these fish here, no, actually these fish, they can stay in there. There. Truffles and truffle oil. I forgot exactly what it was that we needed to... Please don't drink stuff. Oh, this is also fishing related. Let's put that in the fishing locker too. I think some items I know I have, they're just stashed away. So that we need to go to the beach for. Clam. Okay, clam it is. Clam at the beach. Then there was this we can't cook because we're still waiting for the red cabbage that could be growing in the greenhouse. Ah, apricot, melon and blueberry. We might have that. Apricot and melon and a mussel and a clam. That's what we need. But wasn't there also... There was also... lobster and milk. Okay, so lobster, that is by the ocean. With a crab pot by the ocean, we'll get that. Okay, we can make that happen. When we go to the beach. But there was something else that was... artichoke. Artichoke and milk. We can make that. Because I think these guys have artichoke harvested recently. Yes, there we go. We just need to cook it once. It's another item off the list. Where was that again? Artichoke dip, there we go. I heard a nice little noise there, but I don't see anything happening. I wonder what happened. I wasn't paying attention. What a shame. I don't see a chat message for that either. So whatever happened, you guys might have seen it, I haven't. Apricot and melon. Let me see if I can get that. This is technically it's a dish. I don't know, maybe I can just store it in here. No, I can't. I need another fridge. First port of call is in fact my fruit bat cave. I keep forgetting I have it. Cat, you could be in charge of that. There we go. Apricot. That's perfect. And a melon I think I have elsewhere. Don't eat the apricots. The one thing we do actually need here. You can eat pretty much everything. Even though I'd rather you don't. A waste of 10,000 sparks. Oh, what a shame, and I didn't even see that. I'll watch the rerun. I'll watch the replay. Maybe I was looking too late. That is possible. Ooh, alright. Caviar. We're feeling healthy. Hey, that's good. I'll leave those 2 pickling jars empty here for now. Also, you'll earn new sparks. It'll be fine. Or you just gotta do it again. You just gotta do the same sparks. Warn me before you do that so that I can have a look. That is very true. Yes, you can only do one thing at the same time. I did have a setup once in which the chat was kind of overlaid on my main monitor, so that let me literally observe the chat without having to look away. Oh, obviously that gets rid of the frozen tear as well. I think I only need 1. Aubergine, let me go grab some of those. Oh, thank you for more truffles, I like that. I do get distracted very easily by the truffles though, because I've got these dollar signs in my eyes. I'm thinking, hey, that makes huge amounts of cash. And it does too. Well, let's go sell some of that food. Pomegranate, oh, we're gonna keep that. So, what was it that we wanted to cook? Poppy, that's outside in the locker. We can get that. We can get that. Oh no, we don't need it. We don't need it. Sorry. This one here. Ocean. Crab pots also need to go to the ocean. Ocean also has a mussel, hopefully. Melon. That's it. Right, melon. I'm sure we have a melon here. Somewhere. Melon. Not here, I'm afraid. Mutant carp. You guys could go into my fish-related locker down here. Don't eat the mutant carp. My goodness, are you crazy? Don't do that. There. Melon. Could be down here. Apricot, do not eat. Melon. Oh, another apricot down here. But no melon. No melon. Do I not have a melon anymore? Might have some over here. I like how the apples follow you around. That's it's very cute. Melon. I don't think so. No, I don't think I have melon. Ah, that looks like a summer thing. I might have melon seeds. Could put some in the greenhouse just for that. Melon seeds in my hidden locker here. Melon seeds! Alright. Let me saw out 6 of those. This kind of, it's really interesting that when you follow something like this, like a fairly simple task of saying, hey, I need a melon, the steps you have to go through to get there, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like, I might put... What am I gonna do? Maybe the group of 6 here. I think I'm gonna go and get you out of here. Shame about the cranberries. There. That's the melons sorted. And while I'm here, I might just go and take care of some more of these guys here. There. Right. Crab pots to the ocean. Indeed, indeed. And then it's also this thing about, well, how many lockers do I need to make for that, and how do I need to organize them? Because otherwise it takes you literally forever to bring something back that, yeah, you wish you had. You wish you had stored all these things. Like in the spring, you find tons of stuff that you think, I'm never going to need that. Like simple things like a daffodil or a dandelion. You think, there's tons of them. Why would I even bother with keeping that? And then there's this one person who says, hey, do you have one of those things for me? Or you need to cook something with that. So I'll take 4 of these to the ocean and hope I'm going to get some lobster there. So much fun. Sometimes if you need things like that, there's always the special purple seller. He's on today. I think we can, if I don't forget again, I might just go and seek him out. See, what a shame. Caroline has just... I thought I just saw Caroline there. Harvey, at least as you, we have regular coffee. Have that. Eligible bachelor. It's like reading your mind. Elliot, I think we're done. And of course, the one time I want to have a mussel or a clam, it's not on the beach. Of course. I might put my crab pots on the other side here. The lucrative side. These things I make a point of constantly selling, but I haven't seen many in a while, so I might just go. See, there's only one of them here. I have a feeling the game does adjust the difficulty all the time. There. Hopefully when we come back next time there'll be a lobster in here. And I will save those the little red, whatever they are. Coral, sea urchins, whatever. It's locked. Oh. Elliot's locked me out. It was all so awkward. That was a great time. Ladies, if you could just remain on the bench there, I might be back with goodies. I promise. What does Penny like? She likes like some mineral, emerald or something. We were looking for, copper is one of those, it's not really a rare resource in Subnautica. It's there all the time. It's easy to find. And the moment you want to have it in quantity, it's just not there anymore. What's that all about? Come on, where have I stored the plethora of... Oh, actually, she likes diamond as well, doesn't she? Let's give her diamond, that's cool. Maru, Penny, don't move, have a chat. Titanium, I don't remember. What was the titanium? Was that the one that you find literally everywhere? In every resource? Oh, they're gone! Oh, what a shame. Maybe Maru's on the way home. I think I can just about catch her. It's more important to catch Maru than it is to catch Penny. Come on! There she is! Maru! Halt! Ha! Very nice. I think I caught the gift this time. At least I was observant enough to catch it. Hey, here's another good week. Toast. Toast with what? Where are we on the whole relationship scale, Maru? Tell me. I need to know. Aha! We're nearly there. That's good. Girlfriend. Indeed. Alex, boyfriend. Caroline, yeah, well, I've got that fish taco burning a hole in my pocket. I wonder if anything happens if we befriend the dwarf more. I don't know, I don't think he trusts me. He thinks I'm a spy with the shadow people and all. What else is there to do on the last day of autumn? Is there anything else we should be doing? We have about 4 hours left. I think, yes, there is. I think we should harvest any and all grass that's on our farm. Hey, Leia. Gotta run. Yes, D-Live does that really well. The lemons, like the channel points that you get in D-Live, they are actual cash. So if you watch on D-Live, you accumulate lemons just for watching, and then you can give those to the streamer. But we actually get cash for that. So if we reach a certain amount of... I forgot what the amount is, but that is actual physical cash. Or Bitcoin currency, whatever, that we can then turn into cash if we wanted to. This job would be easier if I had my golden scythe. I might actually grab that. I think it's probably worth doing that. In fact, horse, you stay here. I'm just as fast without you. Yes, all that will be gone tomorrow. Golden scythe! How are you, buddy? Haven't seen you in ages. Haven't used you in ages. Good thing you are made of gold, because otherwise you'd be the rusty scythe. Rusty thigh, not so good. Rusty size, also not so good. But you know what YouTube are like? I mean, they might introduce something like that at one point. I don't know how serious they are still about the whole streaming thing. There used to be, when they went mad for this YouTube gaming. I think they really went after the competitors and introduced a lot of features that we didn't have before, like the whole super stickers we didn't have, super chat we didn't have. They introduced all that in response to the fact that so many other streaming platforms had something like that. And since then they kind of backpedaled and thought, yeah, YouTube gaming, forget about that, we're just gonna be YouTube, and we now have streaming gaming features, things. I have a feeling that experiment didn't go as well as they thought it would. Probably because they win no matter what. I mean, no matter which platform you stream to, if you want to secure your footage, you just have to. You just put it on YouTube, because they keep your footage. The streaming platforms don't really keep your footage. They keep it for a certain amount of time, and then it gets deleted automatically. But YouTube say, hey, we're the footage storers, and it'll be there forever until we disable your channel, and then that's like not so good. I think that's it. That's all I needed to do here. Is there anything else I need to harvest before all of this goes to pots? But so I guess my point was that YouTube have a habit of looking at other platforms and looking what works well, and then just stealing those features and amalgamating them into their own platform. Which I don't mean this in a bad way, it's kind of a good way. I mean, look at the YouTube community tab. That is essentially like Twitter and Facebook features they've integrated. Or there's this thing that you get in the mobile application with the YouTube stories. That is technically a Snapchat feature. Or now everyone does stories. But yes, everyone does that now, and so does YouTube, which is kind of cool. Or the streaming features like the super chat and the super stickers. So YouTube do amalgamate that into their platform. So maybe we're going to get other things in the future too. Who knows? Like, the viewer rewards program. That might be a cool idea if they'd integrate that. That'd be really cool. At least to redeem something that makes the interactive experience a bit more interesting. Yeah, they weren't exactly killing it. They said that they thought it would defragment the platform in terms of YouTube versus YouTube gaming, and they realized that it might be beneficial for cross promotion if they just have one entry point, which is just youtube.com, and on it you then have these topics now, so you can go to the Stardew Valley topic, and then you'll see both live streams as well as stream archives as well as highlights. I think that's what their thinking was, but I don't really know why they did that. I think maybe just organizational overhead. I think maybe it's just easier for them to look after one entry point rather than two, maybe, but that's just pure speculation. I think Dreamlab might be right. I think they were trying to really go after the streaming providers, and it just wasn't working for one way or another, and they trialed it for a year, and then they thought, we're going to go back on that. Like they do, you have a meeting about something on Monday, and by Friday you roll the new product out, no testing, no nothing, and then you just think, hey, one of those things. I don't think they do, Dreamlab. Yes, exactly. The DVDs on Netflix, that didn't work either. I think these companies, they just try it, and if it doesn't work, they just close it down again. Amazon do that all the time. They roll something out that they think, hey, this might be cool, this might be exciting, and they try it for a number of years, and then comes the little email you get, we're going to discontinue that product, and it's going to be integrated with other things now. KDP versus CreateSpace, that was a great example. Well, they bought CreateSpace in, and then it became CreateSpace, an Amazon company, and they realized it's probably better under one umbrella, which is then KDP, and you go, yeah, I can see that. Another thing from the very recent thing was when they had Amazon affiliate links are always a total nightmare, because you have so many various affiliate programs. You've got one for Germany, and you've got one for France, and one for Spain, and one for the US, and so they tried to make it easier by not bringing them all together. They tried to create another service that sits on top of that, and it's supposed to be clever enough to say, I'm linking to this monitor, and no matter where your visitor comes from, they are automatically then redirected to the correct partner program and local store. And so that was a cool idea. It was super difficult to set up, so it was super user unfriendly. And what the system was supposed to do is, you're talking about whatever, an Asus monitor of a particular model. The system was supposed to be clever enough to go, hey, you're a visitor from France. I'm going to pick that product from the French website and give you the affiliate commission into your French account. And you go, okay, great. Trouble was that monitor wasn't available in France, and then you lose out on the commission. So they discontinued that program, and just, one single email, that was all it took. First, the email says, hey, try this, it's new, it's awesome. A year later, yeah, we're discontinuing that. Thanks for trying, but it's not for us. It's crazy stuff. Dear Dreamlab, thank you, by the way, for the washer dryer. I'm glad you appreciate that. Dreamlab, I was wondering, have you ever tried Twitch Turbo in your days when you were watching a lot of Twitch? Turbo is one of those things that no one really talks about anymore. I don't know why. I think Turbo was something that existed before Amazon took it over, and it's a flat payment, $8.99 a month, I think, and you don't see any adverts on Twitch anymore on any channel. And I thought that's kind of cool. It's a nice way if you're watching a lot of streams and you don't want to subscribe to every single channel. It's a good way to say, hey, I'm just going to watch it all ad free, and the streamers still get a cut off the Turbo money. And then if you want to subscribe on top of that, you can do that, or you can share with bits or something. So I thought that's a nice thing, because sometimes you just want to check people out. And Twitch is weird in that you watch an advert for channel 1 for 2 minutes, it's not for you, you move on to channel 2. YouTube is clever enough to say, hey, you've just watched an advert, we're not going to show you another one. Twitch, on the other hand, goes, hey, it's a new channel, you're going to watch another advert. And you think, yeah, but all I do is watch adverts now. That's not a good viewing experience, Oh, you just sub, yeah, cool. Yes, absolutely. And I think this is really bad with the Twitch viewing experience. If you just want to watch, if you just watched an advert and you think, well, let me just have a bit of content now, and hey, that wasn't the channel, this is not for me, you move on, you see another channel that you don't know, you see their advert, and I suppose it's so that they then get money from that advert that's rolled. But the issue is really that as a viewing experience, that's just not nice, sadly. Yeah, art is big on Twitch, Devoramen. Art is big on Twitch. It's nice. It's still something that the Mixer haven't quite integrated, but I'm hoping it's coming as well, because they have that creative category there. Let's just have a quick look what winter is all about, and then we can call it a day. Winter, the time in which we can go and hunt for stuff. Look at that! Oh, my poor pumpkins! The jack-o'-lanterns! Oh. And all the animals are now indoors, so I need to make sure they have enough hay. And just say hello to them all. And grab the truffle oil, of course. No truffles in the winter. You guys eating hay? Are you good? Are you being looked after? Do you have a heater? Yes, it's all warm. It's the first winter for the blue chickens, so I need to make sure they have a heater. Very important. Honey, maple syrup, and that can go, and that can go too. Yes, I'm gonna make this a short day, just to make sure everything is okay. Nothing freezes, including animals. / especially animals. What we got in the silo? We have 525 out of 720 pieces, so I think we should be okay. I've never had 3 houses with animals, so naturally I'm concerned. Is this going to be enough for y'all through winter? You have a heater, you have food. Let me know how it goes. There we go. And maybe I'll go and sell that one egg and not turn it into mayonnaise. Radical. That eggplant we'll use for something else, for a recipe of some kind, I believe. Which I appreciate, by the way. I very much appreciate that. Yeah, Patreon is one of those things. You do have a point there, Dreamlab. It's I'm super happy with Patreon right now, but 2 years ago I wasn't on Patreon and I didn't even know it existed. And Patreon as a company, I think they have some issues because it started when Jack Conte was an artist, and that was all good. But the moment you take venture capital money, you can't run things anymore as almost like a charity. And Patreon are great for those who signed up before the new terms came in, but it now is, I don't know, I'm thinking of a Patreon alternative just so that I've got a second thing. There was something I was the thing called Coffee. It's not spelled like Coffee. It's spelled slightly differently. I think it's Kofi, and it allows. It's much like Patreon, but it's just, you know, I guess my point is you can't rely on these things to always be there, because sometimes things change, and if people have a significant amount of donations on Patreon, and that were to go away, that's really bad. So you got to make sure you've got some kind of an alternative in place. So I'm thinking of, I don't want to get rid of Patreon at all, but I just want to back up. I think that's partly why I like keeping a foot in with so many video and streaming platforms. So I'm on Vimeo, I'm on Twitch and Mixer and DLive, and the reason for that is if one of them goes away, which with cloud services you can never predict, it's always good to be able to continue doing what you're doing elsewhere. And that ties in with the whole diversifying marketing strategy, I guess. You know, it's good to have more than one merch provider. It's good to have more than one payment processor, and option for people to support you. Just because you never know what happens. If you put all your eggs into one basket and that basket sort of stops working for whatever reason, they kick you off, they disagree with what you do, they change what used to be okay yesterday that isn't okay tomorrow anymore. That's not something you can rely on. And if you want to make this your living, then it's important to have more options for diversification. It's kind of clever of PewDiePie not to go to DLive completely, but kind of do the live streaming there and then keep the videos on YouTube. It'd be a shame to lose that channel. 100 million subscribers, my goodness, can you imagine? Hey Evelyn. I'll try to be careful. Thank you. Let's see if we can give that fish taco to Caroline, since we have it with us. Hey Leia, I love the way everything looks when it's covered with fresh snow. Me too. You, Caroline? Yes. You like the fish taco, right? I think. Yes, she does! You're giving this to me? I'm speechless. No worries. Maybe I'll say hi to Pierre as well. It's important to do that. So you have no seeds on offer. Oh, what a shame. Good to know though. I too wish you all the luck, by the way. I hope it's going to work out. Keep us updated with the progress report. So let's see, there was something we could cook. Look at that winter root splatter. Oh, we cooked that. We cooked that. This here, sardine and hash browns. Now we should be able to make that at least once, because hash browns we can make wherever that was. I'm sure I can make hash browns. I've made that before. Hash browns. I might even actually have that in here. Fried calamari, pizza, spaghetti, tom kha soup, shrimp cocktail, dish of the sea. Hash browns. Hash browns. Where are hash browns? Hash browns. There we go. Potato and oil. I don't think I have a potato at hand. Potato. I don't think I have that. Carb surprise, got that. Glazed yam, got made that. Green bean, can't make that. Morel mushroom. That again. Wasn't there the thing that we had to make with... Oh, there we go, that. Rice, any fish, and seaweed. We have that. Let's go grab some seaweed. 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 I meant drink the coffee so you can walk faster. There we go, marquee roll. Cooked another one. Cook that 10 times. That we can't do. Eggplant and tomato. There we go. Eggplant palm. Awesome. +1 mining, +3 defense. I like that. Rice pudding. Cook that. Anything else we can cook here? Winter root. That should be easy to do in the winter. Dish of the sea. Oh yeah, that was with the potatoes that we needed for that. Parsnip and omelette. We can make that happen. Yeah, we can make that happen. Let's get a parsnip and a hazelnut. I'm sure I've got a hazelnut. Hazelnut and parsnip. And a pumpkin. Hazelnut, pumpkin. Let's do that. Hazelnut and pumpkin. I'm sure I can get that. Because these guys here, they've been very, very nice. They've closed that door here. I like that. So let's grab 2 pumpkins and a hazelnut. Oh, that's parsnip over here as well. Let's go parsnip and a hazelnut. Man, it's one of those things. I kept selling it. Did I keep one anywhere? Oh, don't tell me I have to wait till fall. Hazelnut. Come on. I don't think I kept the hazelnut. Only by sheer luck would I've put it in here. It's a coconut. Doesn't that work? No, I don't have hazelnut. Okay, fine. So we need to play the game for at least another year. Make sure I keep that hazelnut next time. Disher the sea. No, this one here. Farmer's lunch. Cooked it. Survival burger. Cooked it. And pumpkin soup. Cooked it. Yes. Autumn's bounty. Oh, yam. Yam. I might not have a yam. I don't think I have a yam. Could be in the other fridge here. No. I don't think so. Anyway, I think I've cooked enough. I've done enough. I'm going to call it a day at this point. I'm going to go to bed early at 3 in the afternoon. That's good. That's the spirit. I'm going to do that. My friends, thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate your company. Join me again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another beautiful day in the valley, where hopefully we're going to befriend more people. And once we're friends, like, you know, everyone's got a bouquet, then I'll marry somebody. But I want to have everyone have a bouquet, because that's a cutscene. I'm kind of waiting for that. So exciting. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Take care. Bye-bye.